competition at the co-op. And you guys are in for a treat tonight with this cooking class. I know there's some first-time folks in our class tonight. I have water up here with some mint leaves in there, and then hot water to make yourself a cup of tea. We just keep refilling those things as they empty. So I'm just a solo person tonight as far as like that sort of thing. So just tap me on the shoulder and let me know, and I'm happy to refill anything, anytime. We make sure that you have your papers you need for the class, which is the baked bannock. It's a recipe that you'll take home with you if you'd like. And then something I forgot to pass out as you guys were coming in is just our eval form. So this is at the end of class. We ask for feedback and suggestions for classes because it's really helpful. I'm just going to set and you can take one and pass it on at your leisure. We have pens that can make their way around as well. And I am going to send around my name tag paper because it's just nice. You might be paired up. You might be paired up with, if you came with somebody, you might be paired up with that person, or you're going to be paired up. You're going to make a new friend tonight, or you may work on your own. We're going to just see how many mixing bowls we have to match how many people are in the room. So we're going to kind of play it by ear like that with the hands-on recipe. You may be paired up. You may be on your own. And either will work. So just a heads up on that. We do have a lovely friend for our social media that is going to be in the room with us tonight. If you don't want to be on social media, you do not have to be. Just let her know and we'll make sure that you're not in the shot. Any questions for me as far as like layout goes or classroom or classes questions? Yay. There's restrooms straight down the hallway, 2 of them, very casual in the classroom, just come and go as you please. Other than that, I think I can introduce our chef this evening, our instructor and chef tonight. We have Chef Charles Catchpole and his wife Jermaine. They have come to us from Toronto and they went the long way around. So they are on a long journey and they are here with us tonight and we are so excited, delighted. And it's going to be a fun evening, and I can't wait for you guys to experience it. I've got to hang out with them for the past few days, and pretty fun people, I say. And his food's pretty okay, too. And he's showing off his innovation in the class. I'll let him fill you in on why that needs to be with our fish recipe. But he's definitely somebody that I'm already learned some things from. He knows some of my indigenous chef I don't want to say celebrity, but indigenous chefs that have come on the scene, like Sean Sherman. You're talking about Awamni and Will Peppa's Kitchen, and people I've only heard of. He's buddies with, so that was also really exciting. And he's got lots to say about the food tonight. Was anybody at the symposium today? How many show of hands who made it to the symposium? So that was kind of the kickoff of this class was the Indigenous Perspective Symposium. Maybe some of you, this is the first time you've heard of it, but it was a symposium put on by Northern today and Indigenous perspectives, and the theme this year was food. So how wonderful that we get the cooking class at the end of the symposium to kind of just bring it out with a big hurrah. So I appreciate you both for making the journey here and being with us today. And Chef Charles Catchpole and his wife Jermaine, thank you so much.
Well, appreciate it.
You did tell me we do need to get to work pretty quickly, hey? We'll do a brief intro and then we'll get to work. Yeah.
So, hello everyone.
Hello.
Thank you for coming. It's an honor to have been asked to be here. I can't believe how friendly and everybody's been since we've been here a couple days. It's our first time in the UP. And learning about what Uber is and all the local stuff. So tonight we're going to get right into it, because we need to get our food that you're making in the oven. Once it's in the oven, we'll all get chatting about the different foods that I've already prepared for you that will come together afterwards. So I guess the flow will be, come on up and let's start baking.
We'll wash our hands.
Yes.
Wash your hands, and then take your recipes. There's 2 hand washing sinks, so you can form a line at both sinks, wash hands, and then you can fill in around the countertops. And I have this extra station. So this is a station this class, and then inside and outside of these rooms, you can find a spot. And then if you wanna, head up on the walk myself.
I don't know why, but it's not working.
Oh, you want me, oh, your Wi-Fi, or your hotspot, is your hotspot?
It's working. It wasn't working a minute ago. Oh, I was like, oh no, where's my center?
Or even just record it and clip it.
I don't have enough
Oh, yeah, it's
storage. That's why I've been doing so many lives. Because usually I like to record, but
I'll fix it.
And what we're doing right now is
Go wash your hands.
and that's and if you walk in, I don't know that and then we'll find a spot any inside and outside of you or at the stainless steel table. Everybody will go to hands-on right away. We'll see how it lays out.
Hang on.
I just realized I washed my hands. I gotta take my purse.
Yeah, you need your glasses. That's a, all right, guys. Sorry, I cleaned my lens. YouTube, sorry.
And I'll make sure that you get the bag.
We're making baked bannock. Charles Catchpole.
For the, yes.
Sorry, I cleaned my lens.
So everybody, or you might pair up with somebody. So if you're already with somebody, I'm gonna try to get you the bigger of the bowls you'll see. You'll notice there's all sizes. So if you pair, it would be great if you're paired up with somebody, because we have only so many bowls. So, but if you're not paired up, we'll find you. We'll figure it out. You guys work okay to work together? She has broken collarbone. Well, maybe you can have you, both of you guys. So Grace, I'm gonna have make the dough for you guys. So if you wanna even stick over here, so you can get a rodeo. It's not my first rodeo. How do you? We'll see. I got this. You guys got one. You guys are good to work together. We'll have those two work together. You just need flour. So I'm gonna have you just start measuring. You guys can rip open the bags of flour and measure out. If you're a couple, if you're two people, you do one full recipe. So you'll just do one full recipe. And ingredients are one flour right here, but I just have two. I have a tray right there. That's everything you need. And then there's a tray on that stainless table with the baking powder, the salt, and measuring sticks on those trays too. So best thing anybody can do is just start measuring your flour and then pass the bag to down the line. Measure flour, pass it down. And then we'll switch plus. Two of you together make one batch, so you get 3 cups worth. Okay, great. They'll need the flour. Do you guys have measuring cups down there? Stainless table people? Okay. I was prepared for more half a tablespoon.
I have to.
For baking powder and a half of a tablespoon.
Yes, so whatever you can or can't do, let me know. I'm more than happy.
I didn't know.
Yes, she did.
To the bowl. Half. So go ahead with these. And then you need a
But I'm
teaspoon.
going to go through it with you guys.
Oh, you are going to?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So they don't have to start yet.
No, don't start yet.
Okay, sorry.
Just write your name on the bottom of the tin. So that you know which bannock is yours. I'm not sure where the other marker went.
We have up here.
Okay. Over this way.
Thank you.
So even if you're paired up, still write your name on the bottom. Everyone will have their own bannock at the end of the night.
Thank you so much.
Everybody's got a
You guys both look.
Everybody got it?
For our social lady?
Sassy.
Sassy. Karen Sassy. Yeah, Sassy. This has been a nickname for since our child.
I have one of those.
Self-explanatory.
I have one of those. So I'm gonna jump in with you guys. If that's okay. You should, well, I'll share this.
We need two over here, Sean.
Two more wet beef.
Tins, yep. Everybody has a tin?
Does Karen have a 10?
Yeah, did I?
Did you get you?
Okay, good.
Did you get me? Get one for me?
No, it's my own initials, but yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So you can let people know that I'll come around.
Good. I can do that. Okay, we've all washed our hands, and this does get messy. If you do want to wear a glove while mixing, that is okay. I will not be wearing gloves, and I will be washing my hands.
And gloves are on this far countertop.
No.
And a heads up that with, I always forget to say this, but with your hand, with the paper towel, we can compost the paper towel. So, just a head from now.
So where's the compost drop?
Now, so I just have the one white bucket back
Okay.
there.
In this corner.
Yeah.
All right, great.
There's one garbage and one compost bucket, both in this corner. So, hi. We are going to start together. I'm going to make the full recipe. You guys are going to make half the recipe, or if you're in partnered up, make the full recipe together. Okay. I'm going to start by measuring my flour. My wife and Andrea are going around. We don't have cooking spray, so she's putting a little oil in everybody's pan for you guys so that we don't want our bannock to stick to the pan. So we're going to make our bannocks, and then we're going to have a talk about bannock afterwards. So all of our questions, if you don't mind, will come shortly with answers. So you guys can go ahead and start measuring your flour according to the recipe.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Sides.
Baked bannock. With Charles Catchpole. Okay. Hang on, YouTube. I'm gonna actually put you down real quick for 1 second.
You guys have
Hey, Miss Lee. We're making baked bannock with Charles Catchpole. I did post a video with the recipe.
Yes. So, no, sorry, just a jar.
All right.
Sea salts.
You guys, I'm gonna put you on this stand.
One in that blue jar that it comes in, or the. Back on
All right, there, that's better. So you aren't so wobbly, right?
Oh, yeah. So.
Is that better? Is that better, YouTube? Guys, I'm also live on YouTube.
You guys got your.
Sassy Native 76.
Okay. So,
So if you wanted to see the horizontal view and you can watch it on your
one's a big,
TV at
one's a
home.
jar.
One's a, they both say baking powder.
One's like that aluminum little cup. Sorry. Oh, it's right here. They got it. So baking powder, I see them, they're just over there, coming around. Oh, you got it. So you doing 3 cups? Not yet. Yes, let me, I got little ones out because I thought we were doing half recipes. So this is what you're gonna do. Tablespoon and a half. Might as well just pass it along.
So I learned to make bannock from my
Are you
mother.
done with the baking powder?
You don't need your sugar. You need on your dries.
Oh, wait. This is definitely something we're learning.
Yes, I read about it so much for
Oh.
You can see the.
It's like a plant, right?
Yeah, okay. Does it have another name?
Not that I'm familiar with.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We are making baked bannock with Charles Catchpole.
But you were doing a full or a half? All right. Okay. Did you do the 1.5? We did the baking powder, yeah. Yep, good. And then add all the salt. Okay, you guys are good on crazy with it. But do you guys need all of it? Yep. So the baking
It's coming here, it's
Yep.
coming
Just
here.
on that.
Yeah.
You're right, yeah, I think you guys are like the end.
Yeah.
It's all gonna come to you.
And we'll have everything.
2 baking powders, 2
Then-
salts.
Your turn, Ryan.
Okay.
Nothing or everything. Make it a
Baked bannock. I did post a video, guys. It's the video that I just posted with the recipe and everything, with the information. Charles Catchpole is demonstrating here. We're at the Marquette Pole.
Have you done your salt already? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
I've got these. Not sure where it's supposed to go, so I just keep moving it down.
Yeah.
Huh. Very clever.
Does everyone have their 3 dried ingredients in their bowls now? Does everyone have their 3 dry ingredients in their bowl?
We do.
Okay, perfect. So, sorry, this is kind of a, we're just go with the flow.
It's going great.
We'll get it in the oven, we'll all enjoy, and we'll all have a great meal together at the end. Might be a little hectic trying to pull everything together and get everybody's water and everybody's pans oiled, but we're getting there. Okay, so 3 dry ingredients, mix them together.
I'm gonna borrow this one.
Use a spoon, use your fingers.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, no, you'll need, oh, you both are big. We'll just split it between the 2. Thank you.
You don't measure the shortening?
Me, yes.
Them, no. Okay, so shortening there's just 2.
Okay, we have 3 containers of shortening being passed around.
There's only 2. These
There's
are
only
for
2?
scraping, the 2 containers of shortening.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this might take a few minutes to get the shortening to everybody. Not sure if everybody's noticed, I'm not measured, well, I measured the flour, I measured the baking powder, I eyeballed the salt, I eyeballed the shortening here. It doesn't have to be exact. You know, 100 years ago when this was being made, there was no measuring cups, there was no stainless steel bowls. You mixed, you know, right on your camera. So, I mean, try to be as precise as we can, but it doesn't have to be exact. And don't worry about it, just, it's still going to turn out. I guarantee it will still turn out for you. And everyone's just going to be delicious. And it might just be a little bit different than the person beside you. So I know everybody doesn't, I mean, you guys haven't got your shortening yet, but you can watch me. So I'm just taking my hands and I'm pinching it through and breaking it up. So what's happening is as I'm breaking it up, it's absorbing flour into little bits and pieces. And we don't want to fully break it up. We still want it like a wet sand is what it's going to feel like. And why we don't want to break it up completely and keep going and keep going and keep going is because once we get it in the oven, those little bits of fat, once they start to heat up, create steam and pop, and that's what rises it with the baking powder. So has anybody eaten bannock before or had bannock? No? So if anybody has questions, Jermaine can go around and help people.
So leave little clumps in it as well?
Still little clumps, yeah. Just feels like wet sand. You have little bits, pea size in there is fine. Yep. She chose her mic. She chose her mic. You have one? I think yours.
Here, I have,
That's what we're doing tonight. That's our drink. You need it. Make a panic. Okay, so you want to share?
Yes, Joe, yes.
Did everybody get shortening?
I think everyone took the
So we're all at that stage? It's all broken up? Okay, so now is the water. There's lots of different recipes for bannock. Mine uses cold water. Some people use boiling water. For me, mine was taught to me. And bannock's one of those things that the best bannock I've had would be my wife's. It wasn't in my, I didn't grow up with it, but most people that have had it, you will say the best bannock I had is my mom's or my grandma's, because that's what your memory, your first taste of it comes from. And
is your wife here?
she's right there.
Good answer. Good.
Okay, so now we're going to mix our liquid into it. So before we go into that spot, and I've made lots of different, sorry.
Is that why you married her?
There's one of a billion.
Aww.
Good answer. Good answer. Flavored bannocks. This is one I would add whatever I want. I've done cranberry, dried cranberries. I've done blueberry. I've done raisin. I've done fresh herbs, dried herbs, chopped jalapenos and cheddar cheese, apples, shredded apples, and cinnamon. I mean, endless. Any type of bread you've ever had that had stuff in it, why can't you do it
Yeah.
with bannock too? So water, cold water, as I said. Me doing the full recipe. I gotta read my own recipe because when I'm doing it for catering, I'm doing
Yeah.
much bigger amounts. 1 1/4 cup, so good thing I wasn't supposed to add that. So that is And this is where it gets messy, and this is where we make mistakes, and then we correct it. And 90% of the time, it needs correcting one way or the other, or it's just a little too wet or a little too dry. And simple solution: a little flour, a little more water, and correct it. So now we're going to mix it.
You also need to experience this joy.
Start there.
So as you can see, mine is a little dry still. I'm just added a bit more water, and it's really just a bit more water. Coming together, okay?
We got a question.
Yep.
Chef Charlie.
Yep.
Can you speak a bit about why you shouldn't overwork the dough?
Absolutely. I want us to eat nice, fluffy, beautiful bannock. I don't want us eating bricks. The harder you work the dough, the harder your bannock's going to be.
And is that at each stage, both when you're like cutting it? I guess yes, because you told us about the popping of the.
Yes. So yeah, at both stages. So if you're, it'll look like a dough. Let me see what you got. Just tilt it up.
Yeah, we're not together.
Yeah. It'll come off the sides. I did have to add a bit more water.
Did we do too much?
Twice.
Pretty close? Yes.
So as you see, mine's now. You're getting there. Yeah, like that, just a couple drops. Good. A little too wet. Just a little bit more flour. Literally. Just a dust. Just a little on the side.
Theirs was a little too wet, so they're adding a little flour to their. How's your guys?
It's coming
Oh
along.
yeah. Yep.
I'm there.
Half of it.
I want to get all
Thank you.
There's some spots that feel maybe too wet.
Let me watch it. Twist it.
That's why I should do it.
I don't do pastries, so usually make this for it to be a little different. Making a bread.
I make cinnamon rolls, that's true.
There you go. I'm done. I think the next step is just put it in the oven.
Guys, I'm also live on my YouTube, which is Sassy Native 76. Same profile pic. Spelled the same way, but with 76 added. It will be posted after 24 hours. So this will be on my page just in case you want to try it next time. So I do have the recipe. I will add the recipe to the video once it's posted. So
I'm on it, I want to use
the
it.
video actually hasn't. Actually, I did post a video on my YouTube, or on my TikTok of the. I did post a video of the recipe.
Okay, guys, those of you that have the dough done, since you're working in pairs, split it in two and into each of your pans.
I get it, I got it, okay.
That looks good. You guys have
Yeah?
that nice texture.
I'm good with the Catchpole.
You guys went for it already, okay.
Well, we'll have to make it again.
Whatever happens, happens. I was coming around some extra grease.
Oh, you guys greased it too already?
Nervous that there went, all the grease that fell off the side.
That's okay.
Okay, go see what.
And then as you're both are done, they can go here and they can go at any stage. Any that you're done with, they can just go. Look, Karen. There you go.
Oh, you got it in the pan?
Yeah, in the pan already. Whoop, whoop.
Less sticking that way. You want to put it or you?
Are we?
I don't know. Do you want to? Oh, it looks
Yeah, okay. Good. We try. Yeah. We want the extra credit. Yeah.
Here's greasing the pan. Thank you, Amanda, for taking care of my pan.
Of course. Take care. Nobody loves your pan.
That's great. Thank you. Oh, you sure?
We're using sunflower oil.
It's an indigenous ingredient.
How are you?
Good so far?
I meant to say, I didn't see you until, for whatever reason, I was like, as soon as it was definitely Danielle with a bunch of pretty sure.
No, I will. No, but yeah, you guys are all set. Once they can, you can start putting them on the sheet pan.
Okay, do they need like this?
Nope. Oh, some of them, I'm not sure why some do.
Interesting age stage.
That's a good question for, can we put, how many do they put on each pans on the parchment paper cans? Are they putting their pans on the parchment paper pans, or just the plain?
I think since there's so many, we can put many of it.
Oh, not on a pan, just slide them in, and then just take them out?
Because each roll them, they're in pairs, so it's two.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys have 4, and just those 2 ovens are for band, not this one.
Which means already got stuff in it.
Yeah. So as you're done, do you want her to put them in yet, or wait?
We need to set a timer. Jermaine, how are those temperatures?
Temperature's 375. 375.
So,
Yeah.
so taking, eyeballed it into 2 balls, throwing in our pans. Boom, 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 boom. Fill it in. For catering, I would be much more precise on making it into the corners and perfectly level, so that when I'm slicing it, I can make it nice slices for everybody. But rustic is also good. There we go. Jenny, I'm gonna wash my hands.
You have a bigger pan.
I'm excited that bring this home for some. She would love this.
Baked Bennett, guys, baked Bennett
And then she could like.
with Charles Catchpole.
I didn't know that.
Forget how fun this is. I should do this.
These classes.
I've never come to one.
Really?
I've
They
never,
are fun.
I'm usually on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun to, it is, it's a blast. I forgot how fun it was. I want to come back and I should really come back and do it again. It's just, you know, it's a,
Yes.
I'm going
A
to.
lot of fun.
But I'm
Well, when you do, you know.
Yeah, but we're not.
yeah, yeah.
I would love.
Indonesian strip right now.
But there are people that go out and collect it when I was younger.
So
I
fun.
used to go out and
That's how I learned all this.
I need to work with them.
Guys, we're also live on my TikTok and on Michelle Reed's.
we can spend the whole day out in the woods and we won't find our leaves.
Facebook.
The compost.
I think there's fewer and fewer sheep that utilize it.
She was using it just a regular steel pan, which I'm like,
Look at all that bannock.
but she's like, no, you just have to.
See, that's why I
Just at the right time. It was, and it just, yeah. That's
Okay,
what
everyone, I think it's time for us to put them in the oven. Since you know which ones are yours and your name's on the bottom of them, I'm gonna allow you to all put them in the oven yourself. Keeping them nice on the middle rack. So we should get 8 to 10 easily per oven.
on one rack?
Yeah.
On that rack?
Yeah. On the middle rack. Both of these ovens are ready to go.
Guys, the top rack.
The top.
Yeah. And we could fit like 8 to 10.
Is the top basically the middle? Okay.
And this one anyway. Thank you.
Yeah, there's plenty
And
of I think you can put them all in there. Yeah, they can.
Jermaine?
decide.
can you set a timer right now for 25 minutes? Yes.
So cute.
Bannocks are in the oven. Everyone go ahead, wash their hands up, and then we'll just go back and sit down and we'll start our talks.
You get to come back over here. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. Nope, go. It smells amazing in here. Ooh, it smells super yummy in this place. So the catering business is actually Charger Foods by Charles Catchpole. Charger Foods by Charles Catchpole. He does catering and everything.
With some regularity.
Kind of hard to get in.
Okay, the car will start, so I have to get it towed tomorrow.
And I'll just take you home tomorrow.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, not at all.
I gotta go to
Of course.
the towing company first, though, or not the towing company, to the car, I guess.
Oh, I was gonna get something to drink.
Oh, I'll get you one anytime.
Just a mint water.
Mint water, do you want a mint water?
Yes, please.
Thanks, Charles. I just saw him going right for it. I was like, I forgot.
Hey guys, you'll see on Michelle's TikTok, is it, she did something to it. She broke it. Hang on, let me end it and start again.
Oh, that kind of. Okay, I thought you were like microbial colonization. And I'm thinking like, oh, that's good. Yeah, that's what I'm remembering about it. Okay, so a bit more passive. Oh, very cool.
Oh, look at her go. Just like she's back working in the club.
She took some cool pictures there.
Yes.
You finding the one with the hand with mine?
Yeah, because it froze or something.
Oh, that's like, it's kind of like.
I don't know what this is. See?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Clearly out of mercy.
Yeah, I didn't, you didn't know that?
You know how you can do makeup? Well,
I
you do.
got to teach you that.
Yes, you do. I go to a different place to do it. This is like something I remember from a very long time ago. So then I had it on one day and she's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I did it.
All right, guys, we are gonna get to hang out here, and the chef is gonna kind of run us through his, he's gonna just kind of give a history of himself and his business, and talk about the menu that you'll be tasting tonight.
So, about myself first. How was that? Everybody enjoy making the brownie? Sorry, pass the stuff around, but you got it done. My name is Charles Catchpole. I'm a chef and owner of Charger Foods. I am from Couchiching First Nation, which is in Northern Ontario, on the border with Minnesota, just outside of Fort Francis, Ontario. I'm Bear Clan, and I reside in Toronto with my wife Jermaine. She is a member of Lac-Seul First Nation, which is also in Northern Ontario, Treaty 3 area. And we've been fortunate to be asked to be here today and share a little knowledge with you guys, hang out and have a nice meal together. And to start our talk, so we've all just made bannock. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure once it comes out of the oven, it will start smelling good in here about 15-20 minutes. I'm not sure what the rate on the recipe for timing was, 35-45 minutes. Yeah, so basically 20 minutes twice. We're not going to be flipping as we're doing our own individual sized ones today, and it probably won't take that length of time because they're so small. So to start, I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of bannock and the history of it. And so this is what my teachings are. You may hear other people, you may hear other lessons, and their stories are theirs, and it's their truth, and it's completely, everybody has their own interpretation of it, whether it is an indigenous food or it is not. So for me, starting with the ugly, why is bannock an indigenous food, and where did it come from, and how did it start, and get that get to be where it is? Was bannock a typical food 300 years ago? No, definitely not. Bannock was introduced with, how about word it diplomatically? With colonization comes, it's happening in places in the world right now. How do you eradicate people? You either kill them or you starve them. And if you kill all the buffalo, if you kill all the fish, if you burn down the plants, people eventually dwindle and disappear. But then you throw them a bone. And what's the bone? Commodity boxes. From my area, they don't exist anymore. But I do know that there are reservations in the States that still do, on a monthly basis or bi-monthly basis, that give out a food package to you on a regular basis. So some of those gifts white gifts, flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, white gifts. What's the fifth one? Powdered milk. The 5 white gifts. Any of those things healthy to eat on their own? Not really. I mean, we use them. We mix them into things. Everybody does. Everyone, unless you're gluten-free or sugar-free or diabetic. But all of those health problems do come from eating those on a too much of a basis. So out of desperation, you see Scottish and Finnish and European influences and their breads. So Kokums, grandmas, aunties, annies, whatever you want to call them, started making things out of these commodity food boxes for survival. And do I eat this on a daily basis? No. Do I suggest you eat it on a daily basis? No. Is it a treat? Is it delicious? Yes. So survival tactic, you kept it. We kept it. And so we go from the ugly into the bad. Now we're eating it, and it's good, and it's tasty, and it's out of desperation. But is it healthy? Absolutely not. Indigenous people have the highest rate of diabetes. I don't know if that's a fact here, but in Canada it certainly is. And other health problems that come from too many processed foods. So that's the bad. Now, good, you'll find out in half an hour when you're eating it. It's tasty. Straight out of the oven, melt some butter on it, cheese whiz, another great peanut butter. And do I make it in my catering company? Often. Every culture has, we come together and we get along over a meal, over food. That's when people, mesh the best, is sitting down to a nice meal. And many cultures and religions talk about breaking bread together. So I accept it as part of our culture, but I want people to know all of the stages of it and how it became and how it comes to be. And as I said, there's hundreds of recipes, and it doesn't go it goes by different names depending on where you're from. This is my baked bannock. Some people call it bannock. Some people call it scone. There's lots of different names for it in different regions. I say I'm First Nations from Canada, from Northern Ontario, and I break that down to the region from where I'm from Couchiching First Nation. I know there's other Indigenous people in this room right now, and you probably do the same. You're First Nations or Native American, Native Canadian. Why Canadian America? Because we've been divided over that imaginary line. So Europe, this big. North America is bigger than all of Europe together, but we're all First Nations. We're all Native American. You went to Europe and you told a Norwegian that he's no different than an Italian or a Greek or a Russian or a person from England. I'd be like, no, we're not the same. We're all different. We all have our own cultures. There was hundreds and hundreds of different cultures across North America, across Turtle Island. And it doesn't matter, divide and conquer, or bring you all together and call you and clump you together. And that's what colonization does. And that comes into my perspective, and my teachings come through food. And there are things that are Northern Ontario. There's what's a question that I get asked a lot is, what did Native people eat? What did you eat before colonization? And I'm thinking, do you think that Toronto Do you think I was sitting on the shore of, you know, my ancestors sitting on the shores of Lake Ontario waiting for a boat full of bananas? No. So where did you eat? What did you eat? Does anybody have anything? Anyone? Pardon? Berries, sure. Depending on where you are. North America is a big place. But yes, certainly berries. What's one of the trendiest things out there right now in the culinary world? It's been going for about, I'd say the past 15, 20 years has been trendy to eat a local diet. You know, there's a TV show in Toronto a few years ago that was called the 100-Mile Diet. And these people gave up everything and had to eat within 100 miles of where they were. So no coffee in the morning, no orange juice, no bananas, no white rice. They struggled, but they eventually got through it, and it was a cool show. So what did Native people eat? Well, if you were on the ocean, you probably ate a lot of seafood and fish. If you're in Northern Ontario, you hunted. There's deer, there's moose, there's elk, there's caribou, or you fished in the lakes that were near you. You planted foods, you had your gardens. And the one thing that most people have lost is the ability to forage. You knew what plants were. You knew what each tree was. You know, I tell you, I did a quiz on Facebook, it was a few years ago, and it was like, can you name these logos? Sure, Milwaukee Brewers. I don't know that one. But, you know, the Swoop, right? Golden Arches, McDonald's, so on and so on, you know. And then it was like, second part of the quiz was, can you name these leaves? What tree did it come from? I think I got 3. I knew what an oak tree looked like. I knew what, of course, like a maple leaf looked like. I forget the third, but most of them, I was like, I have no idea what tree that comes from. Not a clue. You know? So that's an unfortunate thing for everybody. Like, I don't know how often, if you ever go and pick anything, but I'm starting to get into learn about it, and it's really hard because I live in a middle of the city. So in that time of me being a chef, or deciding that I'm going to go to culinary school, I start culinary school, and I did well. I graduated, and I was near the top of my class, and never thought of it at all then. You know, I learned all these techniques and all these different skills and knife skills that you learn in culinary school. And I get out of school and start working in restaurants, and there's Mexican restaurants and Chinese restaurants and all these different ethnic restaurants. There's no Native American food restaurants then. There are now. But it was even years later that I thought, what was taught in culinary school? I was taught French techniques on everything. More cream, more butter, more this, more that. And, waste. Everything had to be peeled, everything had to be perfectly shaped, which is great technical skills that I have. But is that practical and is that smart? In today's world, everyone's dying. Why would you peel off half your potato and throw it out? Yes, I'm going to peel off the dirt, and I'm going to peel off the eyes and the black spots or whatever, but same with squash. I always peeled squash, and I worked with another native chef one day, and he said, what are you doing? I said, why? What do you mean, why? And he said, that's where the nutrients are. And he said, you know that our grandparents didn't have peelers 200 years ago? Right. They didn't have peelers 200 years ago. Like I said, they didn't have mixing bowls. They didn't have, things where you ate the whole thing. And why wouldn't you? It's tasty. So, does anybody have any questions? No? Just bunch of eyes staring at me.
Well, I wanted to make a comment because I mentioned it earlier with the Bannock story. You know, I think in our area, what do we call it? What's our Bannock story in this area?
I'm not sure.
Do you know what I'm getting at?
Like fry bread? are you
Fry
talking
bread,
about?
yeah. It's a similar, like, survival.
Okay, so I do
Innovation.
make fried bread as well
Mhm.
for our Indian tacos, which is a celebration food, not an indigenous traditional food. I'll get onto that story in a minute too. I do make a fried bread, and it's a very similar recipe, but instead of adding the shortening, which is the fat, I make the dough without the shortening, and then deep fry it, so the fat's still coming into it. So yeah, we do have fried bread as well.
Okay.
And some people love fried bannock, some people, I mean, again, there's lots of different names for it.
I call it life.
Yes. You can call it delicious, too. It is tasty. You know, I get a lot of corporate inquiries with catering. We've got an event coming up for 35 people, and we wanted some traditional indigenous food. It's a celebration for whatever day. Okay, we'll give me a few days and I'll come up with a menu for you. No, we know what we want. We want Indian tacos. Yeah, just said you wanted a traditional meal. Yeah. Like, then I have to teach them, and then I'm like, don't get the job, and I'm okay with that. We actually turn down more catering than we accept, because of bureaucracy and, you know, a lot of insulting inquiries where, you know, we've had mega corporations that you've heard of call me for Indigenous Peoples Day in Canada, and we have a party coming up for our entire office, our entire team. It's 200 people. Our budget's $500. I'm like, you pay more than that. That breaks down to what, $2.50 a person. I know you spend $5 or more for your coffee every morning for a beverage, but you expect me to make you a meal for $2.50? I can't get you a slice of Wonder Bread and a bottle of water from Costco and make a profit by the time I've done the running around, bought it, and brought it and delivered to you. I mean, come on, people. And indigenous ingredients, traditional ingredients are expensive. You know, a bag of white rice is what, $3 a pound, and a pound of wild rice is usually at home $12 to $15, depending on where I'm getting it. So, if no one has questions, let's go on to what we've got on the menu for today. So, do you guys know what you're even getting?
No.
No. Oh.
I saw the meatballs.
How much time do we have?
4 minutes.
Okay. Can you check the meat in that top of the silver? Just make sure it's getting more.
Yeah.
So, to start, we're going to have a wild rice salad. The wild rice was purchased, not here, was here.
I didn't purchase this one.
Oh,
Oh, no, we were given the Monoman, I believe. I didn't recognize the bag.
Okay.
We already cooked?
Fond du lac. Was it, what? So it is an indigenous heart, wood-fired. Did anybody partake in the wild rice ceremony this afternoon? I caught the last couple minutes of it. It was really, really cool. The gentleman was actually, you know, firing it himself, and then does everybody know about wild rice and where it grows and what it is? And a little bit. I did. So wild rice actually is not a rice, it's a grain. It grows in water. The original way of harvesting it is you'd be in a canoe and you'd move through the water slowly. You'd have 2 sticks, 2 batons. You'd pull the grasses into the boat, tap it with the second one, all the grains come off. Now those grains have a husk, so that has to be, wild rice is not black, naturally. It's green-brown. So as you're roasting it and burning it, you're that exterior husk burns and flakes off, leaving you with the grain that's inside. The commercial stuff that you see in grocery stores that is black, it's still the same grain, but it's been processed and cultivated in a way that it's over roasted, which is why it's so black. It's not wrong with it. I still like it. I still buy it, but it's, if you put the two side by side, there's no comparison. Wood-fired stuff that's usually purchased from a reserve is the real thing. And you will still find some of those husks in it. The stuff that's in the grocery store tends to be a little too polished. But it is still the same rice. It's still tasty. Yeah. So a wild rice salad that's right. Okay, I can't remember. Can't remember what I put on it. I did a salad dressing, and I will write all these recipes out, and we'll put them online and get them all to you guys, so you can have a copy of them.
Thank you.
But a lot of this stuff was impromptu being made, so I didn't know the recipe at the time. So we just got it there. There's some dried cranberries in there. There's some diced peppers in it. So the dressing is maple syrup, a splash of balsamic vinegar, a splash of apple cider vinegar, canola oil, a little salt and pepper. Simple. During catering events, I get asked and I make salad dressing. And people are like, "What's a salad dressing?" What did I use today? Because it's not. I'm not bottling it, and it's being made like on the salad. Here's a splash of vinegar. Here's a splash. So to come up with measurements is a little difficult sometimes when I'm telling people. But literally, it's a splash of vinegar, a splash of maple syrup, 2 splashes of oil, salt and pepper, and taste it. And that's usually how I make it. So that. We have something I'm going to call duck surprise, and we're going to leave that one until you actually get it. You mentioned that you saw the meatballs coming out of the oven. They're bison meatballs, and we're going to be tossing them in blueberry tarragon glaze, which is actually, I didn't even mention our other companies. Some of you saw this today at the symposium. We were set up as vendors. As an addition to my catering company, I have a company, line of hot sauces. And Jermaine has a line of jams. So it's one of her jams, blueberry tarragon jam. To make the glaze on the blueberry or on the meatballs. Timer just went off, so I'm gonna take a peek at these to see how we're coming on here.
And the little wipers on his glasses.
This one's ahead of, they're not yet. Another 12 minutes.
12 minutes, okay.
So, also on the menu today, we have a Three Sisters salad. Anybody want to tell me what the Three Sisters are?
Corn, squash, and beans.
Corn, squash, and beans. Yes. So we've got a variety of beans, 2 types of corn, and some squash that's from upstairs, from this grocery store. Shout out to Marquette's Co-op. This place is awesome. We'll get into that in a second too. So, 3 Sisters salad with a maple Dijon vinaigrette, a potato salad with a garlic scape dressing. Shout out to me. This is the dressing. It's a sage smoked garlic escape bowl.
Wow.
So, what else? We have the meatballs. I said we've got so when we were doing the planning for this and the menu that I originally sent, I was going to do a slow braised venison shank being the calf, and then make tacos out of it. And when I went to my freezer, I did have some venison shank, but not as much as I thought. So we are having that, but we're getting a different bonus with that. What I did have was venison neck, which I did the exact same way. 2 pots were side by side in that back oven yesterday for about 6.5 hours. And then let them cool, hand pulled it. So for your dinners, you can get a taco of each, and you can actually taste the difference in the two meats coming from different parts of the body, same animal. And it is from the same deer. Then we have a little play on fish and chips that is an impromptu thing, because what we were going to do was cook the fish, and this is something that I do in catering for like past hors d'oeuvres, a potato chip with a little dollop of tartar sauce, a little piece of fish, brigadeiro on top, and we were going to do that. But the potato chips are not flat. They're all folded in half, they're all curled there. So in all the bags that I've opened, didn't have no chips in it, so that'll also be a surprise plating. But you're still getting the same ingredients, just gonna be assembled a little differently.
Some pretty weird looking potatoes, I bet.
Pardon me?
Some pretty weird looking potatoes.
Yes. And highlighting things that are local. I did not realize that they did not grow in the UP, but they are Michigan. And Michigan is known for their cherries, so I've got some local Michigan cherries baked into a chocolate cake. And then our bag. So going back to this stuff, so as I just mentioned, we have a hot sauce company as well and a line of jams. We all know what happened in the spring of 2020. In a week, all of my catering jobs were canceled for like 6 months in advance. All power was canceled where we would go and sell all of our products. So fortunately, Jermaine could still work from online, and I had to reinvent what I was doing. And I ended up doing a lot of cooking classes. All those corporations that I hire in schools that hire me for catering still have that budget and still had to spend it. So they hired me, and I did the online cooking classes where they paid me to teach Zoom classes, cooking classes. So I could see, 20 people in little boxes cooking in their kitchens along with me. It's really cool. And then, we're all at our homes. We're all sitting there again, having dinner together again. So that was also a bonus because I was getting paid to cook our own dinner in our own house. And then we were in our kitchen one night. It was a Saturday evening, and I was cleaning up and doing some dishes. Jermaine was sitting at our island, and she was online. And there's a nonprofit in Toronto called Food Share, which we were aware of and know a lot about. They do all kinds of things with different food injustices and food insecurities, and they were starting a farm in the middle of the city. It's in the middle of a park. From me to that wall on the other side of the fence is a big basketball court. The other side of the street, there's a cricket field. There's a kid's splash pad and jungle gym on the other side of the fence. And they were looking for farmers. And I know nothing about farming. I know about food. I talk and teach about indigenous foods. And did you hear about this food share project, they're looking for an indigenous farmer. Oh, that's cool. What do you think? That's pretty cool. What do you think? You want to apply? Well, I want to apply. What are you talking about? I don't know anything about farming. Well, learn. Anyways, she set up an appointment with me and the farm director. We hit it off, and I ended up applying, being chosen for the indigenous part of the farm. So it's half an acre. Half the farm is grown for people in that neighborhood in need. The other half was divided into 6 farmer plots. We each got 2,400 square feet to grow what we wanted. Very diverse culture, diverse culturally, and they were growing things from their home countries. I was growing a lot of different varieties of indigenous foods that are lost or less known, and get to do what we wanted with it. There's a farmer's market. I can process it. I can sell it. I can give it away. I can do what I want. I have full autonomy over that food. And then the farm director, a couple weeks into me starting my plot, there's a position available, and I want you to apply for it, for his assistant. And I was like, how am I supposed to do that? And he said, you're here right now. Why can't you be here more and work with me? You're not catering. Catering's still canceled. So I took a 1-year contract, and I asked him questions every day, and I know I did. But I learned every single day, and every day, you put your hands in the ground, there's a connection, there's a feeling, and it's special. It's really special when you can actually grow your own food. And I have that knowledge now. This is just finishing up our 5th season. You can't take that away from me. If something happens and can't afford grocery stores because they're so expensive, I know how to grow my own food. Question?
What did you grow?
I grew a bunch of different varieties of squash. I wanted to grow a bunch of different varieties of corn and was told you can't. You can only grow one type of corn in a field, or they cross-pollinate and you end up with some weird strain of unedible, untasty something. So I grew the first year just a regular yellow corn for like corn on the cob. I think I had 12 different varieties of beans, a bunch of herbs, tomatoes, carrots, beets, radishes. So a ton of different things. I stuck more to winter vegetables than fresh eating vegetables. The squashes were absolutely beautiful. The beans, I had to go through. I had 3 sisters vegetables. I did on mounds with corn. So, quick story on that. Corn grows tall. When you see conventional farming today, you see mass fields of corn. You see mass fields of wheat. And then you have to, and over and over and over. So they have to add fertilizer and artificial things to make that food grow next year better. 3 Sisters vegetables are its own little ecosystem. What one takes from the ground, the other replaces. And you can make that ground healthier every year by growing the same things in the same spot. Different varieties, just change the, whatever it is. I'm not a chemist, whether it's more nutrients from potassium or nitrogen or whatever to keep the soil healthy. But I see that. And it's really cool how the 3 go together. So the corn grows tall. The vines, beans are vines. They need something to climb, so they climb the corn stalk. And the squash grow with nice big leaves that keep the heat in the ground when it needs, keep it cool when it needs. The fuzzy leaves help to keep rodents away. Squirrels, they don't like that on their paws, so they don't go to it as often or as much unless they're desperate. yeah, so it's really fun farming. Another thing that I grew, I told this story to Andrea yesterday. So in November-ish, probably November-ish of 2019, Jermaine and I went to a local farmer's market on Saturday morning, and this lady had all these different beautiful varieties of potatoes and colored rainbow carrots, and bought a bag of these purple potatoes for us to eat at home. And rainbow carrots, we ate carrots, potatoes, made cooked meals out of them. And I remember in our pantry, I knocked over the container. And I got mad at myself and probably swore and cleaned it up. And they're fine for a couple minutes. So come 2020, staying in our apartment because we weren't allowed to leave our house, I decided to clean the pantry one day and pulled everything out. And I realized there were some purple potatoes behind some things that had sprouted and were still there. So I went over on our balcony. We live in the top floor of our house. Front yard is parking pad. Backyard is just a slab of concrete garage. So there's no place to grow anything in our yard. But we have a nice big balcony. And those few potatoes got put into a Rubbermaid container.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the year, I harvested about 10 pounds of purple potatoes.
10 pounds?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I thought, that's really cool. I grew potatoes on our balcony. That's awesome. And I said, I'm going to do it again. So some of the potatoes got thrown into a bag and put on the back of the pantry. And then it was 2021 when I got the farm. So that 10 pounds, which I'd probably saved a couple pounds of it, got planted at the farm. And I think we ended up with just shy of 50 pounds first year. And the second year, about 150 pounds. And then I didn't put them in the pantry. I put them in our garage. And come spring, I looked at them and I was like, perfect, they're good. And then I looked at them a couple weeks later after a hot spell, and there was this nasty stink and they rotted in this. So I lost them, but I had a good run from a 5-pound bag of potatoes that I bought at a farmer's market. Yeah, so that was really cool. Timer went off. Let's take a peek. Not gonna put my face right in front of it.
Somebody's is really puffy in the back.
We're getting a little color, but they're not there yet. I'd say another 6 or 7 minutes. And how's the?
The dishes are working.
Okay. Can we hold them out, throw in the top fish? Full fillets. So organics are looking good. They're looking cooked. I just want to get some color on them. These ones are a few minutes ahead of these ones.
I just had a question about your training when you went to culinary school. Did you have an idea that this is the area you would go into, or how did that happen? And then what does it feel like to kind of live in those two different worlds at the same time?
Awesome question.
Yeah.
Going to school and working in kitchens, and as I said, you know, I worked in a Mexican restaurant for years. I worked in fine dining. I worked in several different catering companies, a couple other places as well. There's always a connection with food and love making things and cooking. But again, what did indigenous people eat? Where is that connection coming from? 2018, we heard about this Indigenous Food Summit. It was called the Great Lakes Intertribal Food Summit. It was being held in a settlement called Meskwaki, which is about 40 minutes out of Des Moines, Iowa. And we heard about it and we thought, I want to go to that. I want to see what that's all about. I heard there was indigenous chefs, there was indigenous seed savers, farmers going to be at this conference. So, perfect holiday destination, Des Moines, Iowa, for everybody else. Didn't know what we were going to expect, didn't know what was going to happen.
Sorry to interrupt, Chef. $3.50 for the fish or different temperature?
For now, it's fine. We walked into this, and it was held at a indigenous casino, and it was beautiful, beautiful hotel, beautiful casino. We walk up to the registration table the first morning about 8:30. Hey, are you selling your hot sauces here? Like, who the hell knows me in Des Moines, Iowa? Look over her shoulder to somebody else from Toronto. No, I'm not selling my hot sauces here. We're just on vacation to learn and partake in the festival. And that's where I found my calling. That first morning, the first workshop that we participated in, we left the casino and went to a farm, a bison farm, and we watched an animal put down. And there was a ceremony for it there. And then that animal was brought back to the where the event was happening. And it was all hand tools. We skinned the bison. We cut it up. There was ceremony for it. There's certainly mentioned that. And I was with that animal from 8:30 in the morning till about 6 at night, when the last thing I was doing was help tie stretch the hide onto a rack for another workshop that was tanning workshop the next day. Hands on. You can't get more hands on than that. And most of us there did not know what we were doing. We're being taught, we're being shown. But to watch an animal go from that to sustaining 200 people for the next 3 days of a conference, and not a piece of that animal went to waste. The shoulder blade got turned into like a garden hole. All the bones were used for different workshops on different tools and making things. The hide, every part of it was used, and that was just an eye-opening moment. I was like, and I'm not the only one that was there that had not fully had a connection. Yes, I'm an indigenous chef. Yes, I'm cooking indigenous foods. But it was like, who's in Toronto? There's a dozen native chefs. We all know each other. Most of us are friends. We warn each other on those bad catering calls. And we talk about the good ones that we like, and if they call you, take the job. So we've got our own little network. But there was like 200 participants that were, and I'm like, that's where I met Sean Sherman. That's where I met Crystal and a bunch of other indigenous chefs that from across from coast to coast to coast to coast across North America, and made actual connections with them. Still friends, still talk, still the next year it tripled in size. It was held in Pokagon here in Michigan, and yeah, so that's where I actually found that there is a network. We have a network, and it's really cool to know some of those people and how special that is. As Andrea said earlier, does anybody else know who Sean Sherman is? No? Yeah. Sean Sherman is the first Indigenous chef to win a James Beard Award. A James Beard Award is basically winning an Oscar to a chef. He has now won, I think, 3. He opened up a restaurant in Minneapolis called Awamni a couple years ago. And in the first 3 months, I think it was listed as one of the top 50 restaurants in the States. He's right now listed as one of the 50 most influential people in the world. And to meet him, he's just a cool guy to hang out with. Some other cool chefs there. I guess I'm name dropping friends, but Sherry Pognett, she just won it last year, maybe 2 years ago. Sly Fox Den is her restaurant. I think it's in Rhode Island. Anyway, yeah, so there's some pretty cool Indigenous chefs out there that are making the scene known that our foods belong on the same stage as cream and butter from France.
It's been about 7 minutes.
Okay.
I knew there were multiple things happening, so.
There's some nice color on the back ones. The front ones are, yeah.
Is that why you have the sheet pan up?
These ones are perfect. Those ones, the ones at the back, I think are maybe 2. The ones at the front should be another 3 or 4.
So the oven's good?
That oven.
Take them out?
Not just good, perfect.
Until you find your name. Only take your name.
Back on this side, it's like, yeah, it's like a hot air balloon compared to the rest of them.
Yes, it tastes just right.
Maybe you just need to get quick. Watch your tables.
No, it's not mine. 3 in a row.
When he said put some.
We're gonna get those back ones out.
Strawberry.
All right, they're very close. These ones are done, obviously, because they took them out of the oven. These ones are just a little bit more color. So, I want to talk about the Marquette Food Co-op. You guys are pretty damn lucky here, because this is a cool grocery store that I've not seen exist in any other place. We have organic grocery stores in Toronto that are very nice, but they don't have a picture above that squash that says that guy grew it, and they don't have a picture above that potatoes that person grew them. You can go into a grocery store and think that you're buying healthy and buy the organic stuff in a conventional grocery store, not here. And you are probably buying something better than this thing beside it. But as I said, and you asked about what I grew at the farm, I said 12 varieties of beans. People, when they come through the farm and talk to me, and I would say, well, no, there's 12 different kinds of things. They all look like green beans to me. And I would go over and grab one. I said, grab one from that plant and go grab one from 3 mounds down. And come back, and they're like, what's the difference? Well, this one's a little bit longer, and this one's a little bit flatter. Break it open. and to actually watch their face when they actually popped it open and looked at the beans inside. And these beans are purple. And these beans are white with little black speckles all over them. And those ones are, you know, brown. And you're like, well, why are they different? It's 'cause they're different varieties of beans. You know, when you go into the grocery store and you see like fresh green beans to eat, and you go to the next grocery store, if you're shopping at two places the same day, and you go, those green beans look different. Well, it's a different variety of bean. There's still green beans that are fresh to be eaten at that time, but it's a different variety. Do you know that? Do you know the difference between those two from grocery store and grocery store bean? They're not listing what variety of bean it is. Same with the squashes. You know, again, not upstairs, but your regular grocery store, you see butternut squash, you see acorn squashes. That's pretty much it usually. You know, a few different varieties in the fall, but most of the year that's it. I have 12 varieties of heirloom tomatoes, and people are like, well, it's still green. I'm like, it's not going to change. It's a green tomato. That's the color it's going to stay. Or purple. It can't be a purple carrots. No, carrots are orange. No, carrots are a whole variety of colors. But more importantly, when you buy stuff and you support a local farmer at your farmer's market, which I believe here is Saturday mornings, just a couple blocks that way. That was one of the first things we did, was looked up to see if there was a local farmer's market while we'd be here, because I just like them. That food was grown by that farmer for you to consume, and it was grown with love and grown with compassion and grown with taste, and it's not going to last on the shelf forever. But your conventional grocery store does not care about your health, does not care about the nutrition in it. There's nutrition in those vegetables. I'm not saying there isn't, but a conventional grocery store produce, even if it's listed organic, is grown for two reasons. They pick those varieties for shelf stability and for consistency in size, consistency in color, consistency in look, because you eat with your eyes. You visually, obviously, don't stick the food in your eyeball, but you look at a plate, and if it looks crappy and it's all messy, you're gonna, it doesn't look that appetizing. But if it's like, you know, garnished up nice and whatever, you go, wow, when you go to a fancy restaurant. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about why that squash might be $1 more from that farmer. And why it also rotted so quick. Because it wasn't meant to last, it's meant to be consumed and meant to be fresh. Or unless you know how to process those things, canned tomatoes or something along those lines. Does anybody have any questions?
Did you see the Anishinaabe language too included on some of the produce up there?
And a lot
Upstairs?
of our bulk
Really?
and canned goods even.
Cool.
Especially if you go over to the bulk section,
Mhm.
and you see there's beans and popcorn.
Mhm.
It has the
It has the Anishinaabe Moen
Wow,
assigned.
that's cool. You guys are doing something right here. I want one in Toronto.
We have a good partnership between our Center for Native American Studies and the co-op. So,
Wow. Anyone else, any questions? You guys want to take a 10-minute break, go washroom or whatever? We'll get the food set up and come back and we'll share a meal together.
awesome. Yay!
Cool.
Yeah, every time.
I always do. Isn't it funny how we know? We know. Yeah. We know exactly which one it is.
Okay, break time, guys, so enjoy.
Bannock is still in the oven.
Unless you have those on there, so that might be.
That way.
Does your man have a good time?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, she's in a hurry.
Oh,
Like,
so she did, but now she's
she made, went home from the thing and made apple crisp. So I think if we, she's like, you're probably not hungry anyway.
My friend Charter Foods is his catering business. He does have some social media links right there. There's his Facebook, there's his Twitter, there's his information. Cooking with Charles,
Karen said it. Yeah, I did. I was like, nice for one night.
You guys can
If you're gonna take it.
I'll give it to Justin.
Good idea.
No, don't bring your little head about it, April.
April.
I could message Justin.
Really, really down.
I'll take my chance. As it's gone.
No, it wouldn't be gone.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'll be right back.
No, I can just literally call public safety.
Okay, if you don't mind, thank you.
I mean, you're on file because you come here so often,
Okay.
so it's not even an issue for me.
I knew he didn't want to come, but he was like, I gotta, because he's like, can Jim look at it? And yeah, so Jim came and looked at it. Well, Hunter first, first me, then Hunter, then Jim, and he gave it a jump, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's probably the start of it.
I don't think I would pay a single buck after that.
It's not getting cheaper.
We're there. And that one's super fun. So just really tiring, like. I wanted to see a couple things in that block, and one of them was
Where I'm aware.
the film before that was phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've been in the community for a long time.
So we went to this kind of, I just wanna go home.
I mean, actually,
And I just took Sunday night.
so I'm still very
I wanna go. Yeah, we just sat on the couch and read, but I just like laid down and said now.
It's hard to get back.
It was awesome. I was tired and I knew it. I'm just
I'm looking at all my friends and colleagues who are still in the trenches and they're first to see them, you know, 45 patients in a day. And then go out and day, and after that, you're spending 4 and then what's the
Okay, we're back.
Oops. Instead of Toyota, I wrote tomato.
We're gonna take a peek. There's the bannock.
So the fall like everybody mixing bowl or like
Yeah.
It smells amazing. It smells so good.
We're not even get close to it. But then
I know outside of that, it's just like.
I don't think they drove through, but they shut down.
Should we refill that water already? You can't tell.
I did tell her, but I don't know. I think she was gonna do it right away. So I think so.
Is it? I know, I can't see.
So I'm here.
It's like I can't do kids right now.
Why, yeah. You keep yourself so busy.
If they notice if I snuck over and there. Thank you so much.
And now I'm not worried about it anymore.
Is anybody else feeling like they need to buy one of these pictures right now for their house?
I thought that when I taught the class here, I was like, dang, those are kind of cool.
Like you could have one at your office with some cups next to it. It's huge. This reminds me of like being in the Netherlands.
I'll have an extra bit more,
You
please.
like really drink their water and tea.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Guys, look at seen that show. Are you thinking
Oh,
about
I
getting
used to
one?
have one. I have one actually. It's not like that. But you can put, like, I put lemon, cucumber,
Oh, like an infusing?
and I just like whatever, and then leave it in there for a while, for like a few hours, and then I take them out.
Well, I mean, Mom used to make sun tea in a jar. And it's just like when you go to a restaurant, you see people sitting with like herbs in their I don't know, that just really like, whoa. When I know when he's talking about the sitting around.
Right.
There's been so many
Right. Well, that happened to me early on in the day. I would get it's all whatever.
You wanna go up and like?
Oh, I did, yeah.
You did? Okay.
Hi, friends.
It feels so much better. It just tastes so real. That's so weird to say, but it really
Oh my gosh, I'm on 2 different ones at the same time. So I got my slick apron on, sitting here with Shell and our friend Tess, and next to Sassy here. We're at the Marquette Food Co-op again, and as part of our Indigenous Perspective Symposium, a small number of us, less than 20, we are going to be enjoying a meal with Charles Catchpole. And he's out of Toronto. We're so grateful he drove here to be with us for these few days. And everything in the kitchen, I know when we were doing the cooking show last time here, when I was cooking, we talked about smell-o-vision, right? They haven't invented that yet, and I don't know why. So, yeah, it smells pretty amazing in the room tonight. So, good to see everybody again, and I'm kind of dialed down right now because I had to go home and take a cat nap after all the activity going on. So, anyway, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it out there.
And I'm gonna take a peek at that.
Yeah. Aware that our home is
Well, I have a garden, or we have a garden.
Oh, I figured I did.
Okay. Yeah, do you live in town or do you have a big?
Oh, thank you. They're bones. And these are teeth.
Yeah, well, we live on Green Garden Road, so when you have a Green Garden, are you around? I'm on Kabata all the time.
Okay, so I
Take it
don't
back.
know where the large mushrooms are.
So over here, I'm just chopping up a little bit of dill that would have been the garnish that's now going into it.
Okay, yeah, so you're on the highway, right there.
So there's mushrooms.
That smells good.
It does smell good.
Oh, he's talking about
And I need to look for those, so like you're right across from the casino. No, Kabata. I guess Kabata, okay, yeah.
Dill.
Well, we even have a buddy out there, the kennels, like Jim Kennels. Cause they have a place right, it's like,
Our
the driveway is right across from the casino.
tartar sauce that's being made on the spot.
Like, Jim and,
Jimmy the jar pickles.
Jim and Ray. Band guy, Jim and Ray. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but Jim is, has the camp.
It smells so good in here. I'm sorry you guys can't smell it. Your business here.
Favorite. The third turnout's the best. Everybody knows about the first and second. Yeah. Third is like
Yeah. So our first trip assembly. No, I've never done this before. Total experiment. Hopefully it's good.
All the way from Toronto.
And they don't know how to sidewalk, stop sign. So it can be they're biking down the
Was the fish season? How was that season?
Salt, pepper, a little bit of dry dill, and olive oil.
No way! I had a boat. And then, oh, my friend Danielle.
So in this there is perch and lake tripe, local lake tripe. I have whitefish here too.
Butter sauce.
Yeah.
So that looks good.
Which was, looks good, smells good, fully cooked. Going to be delicious, but too many minerals in it. I don't have it. I need to get the milk. Breaking it piece now. You know what this is like.
Bison meatballs. Bison meatballs right there. I usually do it all weekend from morning to night. I go to powwows, that's what I do.
I go back and take a nap and she's still over there filming.
You asked a question earlier, like, this question is coming down.
Is this the first timer? Is this the first timer with us since the show?
Very terrible.
Yeah. So this is it looks really pretty. Very wonderful. Yeah. I think so. Oh yeah. Short fall this year too, because in Toronto we had such hot weather. Right, yeah, ours has been warm longer than usual. No, I have to make a couple sauces for sure. We're like,
We actually do have a river vending at the.
my birthday.
Yeah, they're in our car. Pardon me?
I know. Smells amazing, guys. Oh my God, look at those meatballs. Yeah.
The escape, which is so we do have a lot of and then the jam is probably the
We're good to go?
So they were here prepping yesterday. They were at the Virginia Museum.
Okay, guys, everything here is ready for us to dig into. To make it go quicker and easier, we'll do it in 3 stages. So some can get from stage 1, 2, and 3 at the same time. We have 3 salads on that side. We'll have a taco assembly that you can reach from either side on here. And then the meats and the fish will be over here. One extra thing 2 things quickly. So your bannocks are hot, and in the metal container, flip them over or get them out because they're going to start to sweat and get all soggy in the bottom. And if you don't have chef hands, I can do it for you. So from roasting the venison neck and shank yesterday, we're getting a bonus that I forgot about. Today I made a nice, rich bone broth, which we'll portion out. We have more than enough food for everybody, but please be mindful that I want everybody to get some of everything. The tacos will be an assembly on your own. I don't know off the top of my head until I look at it which one is. So one of the foils is neck, the other foil is the shank. So the other pan is the shank. So make a taco of each. You can prepare the 2. So the fish and chips, I saw some of you watching me, became a fish and chip impromptu salad. The potato chips were a sweet potato and beet, the Terra Brands chips. And then the white fish I did not add. It's delicious. It's going to taste wonderful. It's just got a little bit of dill, salt, and pepper, and a bit of oil when it went into the oven. But it's bony. So I didn't have anything to pull at the bones. So just be careful, take a little bite, but know that there may be bones in your bite. All right. And listen in.
Okay, so plates are here, and I could set plates up so they're on both sides.
Sure.
So we can start with salad. Thank you.
Is that one yours?
Tom?
Meatballs, I average 4 per person.
Sneak and grab some.
Oh, I think this is mine. All right, here it is. I made this. Who's able? I'm gonna say it's now, I'm decided to put butter on it, but I'm just gonna go Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It is what I'm getting.
That's what it looks like. It's like this crunchy. Yeah, it looks, yeah.
Yeah, butter will be. Alright. Bannock, baked bannock.
Oh, yeah.
Did we figure out whose was the one that was super high? This is mine. Oh, it's not mine.
It was in the back.
It was not mine.
Alright, we'll go back for another one. The line's a
Oh, it
little bit
is.
long, I'm gonna say. So.
I got mine, so you can take yours. We just flipped them, did you tell them we flipped them?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were gonna say to flip it.
Gotta get hot, yeah. And now, so, back up and then come this way. Yep, oh, yep, so you just gotta end up on that part.
But I'm only gonna, have the calories if it's worth it, so. This is worth it.
Yeah, this is the, sage.
Oh, there's lots of
garlic sage oil.
They sell it here, right?
No, I don't think they do.
Oh, it's Toronto, we brought that.
They brought the right. They have the oils and they have.
You just flavor it with skate oil. That sounds like something that's,
That's what? Skate oil?
well, we know it's skate. So
What is skate?
Escape.
Skate. Oh, in
Tastes like what? Oh.
I bet so. Alice makes lamp oil. What she does. You're excited to try this candy.
Oh, yeah. Boy, this is like 2 days of recipe.
Right? I know.
Oh, man, you guys wanna start making bannock every day?
Oopsie. Wow, this is the popular section. They'll eat this and then come back for when there's room.
Can't wait for the venison neck. Oh, I guess I'm gonna go there, not mine.
My first apartment when I moved into Marquette, my partner had a venison neck that we brought with us, totally frozen. Just and when we got into our apartment, it wasn't really clean. So our landlord was like, I'm so sorry. I was moving in, I will clean. But the first thing that went in the house was this venison neck. And we threw it in the freezer. And this morning we like cleaned the bathrooms, the microwave, and then we cleaned up the It's actually ours.
Please don't take that.
The church meetings, the student meetings from my firm.
So far, and getting the salad. And some tacos.
Yeah.
It's like a bean salad, a potato salad, and like a squash, corn, and bean salad, and like a three-sister salad.
So if you open the door, you can like take the butter. I thought they were there. Yeah, yeah. It's cold. Yeah.
The one with the longer strands, which I think is the one. Is the
Yeah, pass it over there, butter guys. See, right behind you. Yeah. Anything.
I know there was a couple.
I will.
You too? Get on there. I want to taste it, that is so bad. Get on there. Needs to start melting.
My tacos. I'm gonna lower you guys again, hang on. Sorry. I went too.
I can't remember what he said he used to do.
You've been in my classes before. I like the little like.
Aw.
All about the ambiance. When it's this good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's loud.
Yeah. I get some bannock.
Okay, you know it's good, it's quiet.
So funny that cars were in time. Oops, I sent you several. I gave you several. That was not a suggestion or anything. How's your mom doing?
Oh, yeah, the light is on. Both of them. The lights are on in the oven.
Oh, on the oven.
That's fine.
Oh, I tell you.
Those tacos.
I did not come prepared.
Well, we have plenty.
I'll eat some for you, April. Thank you.
You tell them to come up for
Oh, so it's different. Great.
There's one more thing.
We're good.
And you said one pan was.
How's your live doing? Good. Do they like watching people eat?
I don't know, I do, I like to watch people eat. Oh, you guys like to watch people eat? I love watching people eat.
They say stuff like how Desiree goes. The flavor, what is that?
For the taco?
Pick apples and then make everything.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Did you have that, April?
I did grab some because I didn't know where he put it.
In the pickle, you put the pickles in the dill in there.
April is allergic to pickles.
Intellectually. Allergic. But they at B-Dubs, we were at B-Dubs recently and they even put a little sticker on my plate. No pickles. I was like, dang, I need those stickers to take with me. I didn't know there was I didn't know there was stickers. Yeah.
Oh, man. Mom's like, hurry up. It's almost 8. I think the thing ends at 8.
Oh, this ends at 8.
I know, in her, it's almost 8.
Potato salad.
And she's at, ends at 8.
I did some really hard work to get some butter, guys. We can pass it around.
Anybody, any takers?
Butter? Butter?
I'll take the butter.
Okay, pass it on. Is that why you put that extra salt in, April?
See? See? I was letting my helpers guide me.
Where does she get it from?
It's like a Three Sisters salad. It's got beans, corn, squash. Beans, corn, and squash.
Yeah.
I must say, I can't ever imagine just like having my own little bag for myself.
And then a wild rice with some berries.
Yeah,
Right? I'm gonna move my butter off the bannock right now because my pear rabbit can dip it in this butter and blueberry.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Wild.
She's going for it.
People think I'm just unassuming,
So
but in
everyone, Amanda's
reality,
gonna come around with the
Michelle just said.
the
I'm
bone
wild.
broth. I tried one of those French techniques that I used in school to make it into a consommé, so you
Ah,
put scrambled egg into the hot broth, it goes to the bottom, it comes up and it clears, everything picks up all the particles, and then take it out. It would have needed to be done a couple more times for it to get totally clear. So if there's anybody with an egg allergy, or if you get a little piece of scrambled egg in it, know that that's why.
Garlic in there?
Someone said there's all sassy women right here.
yes, thank you.
Shall we do a toast with our broth?
Oh, I didn't have a broth, but that, please, let's toast.
Oh,
Yes.
Cheers.
cheers.
I'm really bummed.
Really good. Wow, amazing.
Bone broth with some eggs in it, like he was just saying.
Yeah, it's wow, it's wow. Get a little bannock in there.
It almost tastes like egg drop soup,
You need a separate one for the,
Yeah, just for dipping.
but tastier.
wow, I don't even know what's my favorite anymore. Oh, yeah.
So I put my pat of butter and my blueberries together here, and I'm now like,
Oh my god, that looks good though.
I know, right? It looks messy, but it looks good. It's tasty.
And don't forget to save room for the chocolate cakes.
I forgot about that.
I didn't know, I was eyeballing it earlier.
I was eyeballing it too. I ate with my eyes with the wild rice. I took too much wild rice, but it's like I can't help it sometimes.
You said there's chocolate cake.
So.
So Jermaine makes the jams. She was saying.
I'm just gonna show you, because he didn't point it, I don't know if you got to see it, but before I start cutting it up.
There's duck cake.
Chocolate cake with Michigan cherries. It must have been hot before it cracked, or something happened.
So we're here at the Marquette Food Co-op with a cooking class with Charles Catchpole. So he actually cooked all this. This is the bison meatball with some jam on it. Delicious. Then there's some fish. There's a bunch of salads. There's like a Three Sisters salad, which is corn, squash, and beans. There's like a chip salad with some fish in it.
Thank you.
Wild rice, of course. Some bannock. We just had some tacos. What was in the tacos? There's like a beef, not beef.
Deer shank.
Deer shank and deer neck. And deer neck. And yeah, then there was bone broth with some eggs in it, and then we're gonna have some chocolate cake. We are not to know what's in the duck until after we eat it.
Where's the duck? Where's the duck?
I thought he said the yeah, Charles, did you say something about duck?
Oh, it's coming. Yeah, I didn't think that. I thought the cake was separate from
Oh yeah, cake is just chocolate.
chocolate with Michigan cherries.
And there's a potato salad.
I love that.
So good. I didn't have enough salt, so I was nervous to get the brine.
Oh. Okay.
But it turned out great. I just enjoy it.
Somewhere in her family they have.
Beans, squash, and corn. That's what Three Sisters is. If you want to Google it, the story behind it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I just thought it was really interesting. Well, like
Totally invented it.
totally. Like, yeah, it's a beautiful pan. Brilliant. I know. Sometimes that guy. And then other days. Oh my God.
Wild rice.
I used to be the,
It was so funny.
highway commissioner for Menominee.
Yeah, the deal with. I know. And these was
I would take a big bite of that, but he said there's some bones in there.
Oh, my bad. He's on all the buses at once.
This is the chips I had like this real dressing in it.
Pal would come in and like,
Wow. I don't think of it.
Poor guy, it's easy. Driving around in style in your Jeep and it's just over there on the
Once in a while, we get that.
Sorry, it's right there, it's patient, so I can't help that.
Oh. He's working at university.
yeah.
No, it's a different. Exactly.
That's awesome. You know Jennifer? Okay. You wouldn't want to take along with dinner? Yeah, but right now, like, I know when the chicks are. Oh my goodness. Really? Did you guys have the tacos? Which one was better? Oh, I just took one. That is one thing I thought about. Also, you did not know this one. Okay, good, I'm glad I wasn't.
Good guys.
Such a soothing voice.
If anybody would like.
On a fishbone.
There's more than enough food for everybody to come up yet seconds if you'd like, come on up.
Very different.
285 inches
Yeah, the 2 years that we lived in Ashland, so we moved from here to Ashland. The 2 years that we were there. The tax year. Winter, just crazy.
Is that where we had, that was 40? We had 40 days below.
Yes. It was that year, it was like the entire month of January. I don't think there's a single day. So good. My wife was
So good. What was your favorite? You did eat it all too. Yeah, I did.
There was so much stuff.
I really love the blueberry.
I've never seen that much.
With the like blueberry, I forgot it's like a jam. Not so, I mean, I love the bison, don't get me wrong, but the blueberry flavor for me is like one of my favorite flavors in the world. So to have it mixed up with butter and on the bannock like that, it's just like, holy crap, it's super yummy.
Duck surprise.
Oh my God, duck
Do
surprise.
we want to know what the surprise is, or do we want to try it first?
I want to try it first.
I'm just gonna.
That year.
There is a piece of garlic down the center of it. So basically,
I probably still would eat it.
What, the garlic? Is that what he said? There was a piece of garlic? I didn't hear what he said. Sorry.
This is amazing.
I know, right? I'm just using my bannock as a sop and biscuit. Super awesome.
I'm just gonna be like, I need the itinerary. Yeah, I need it too.
Did you have two different kinds of tacos?
I had them both.
Because look, I put one on each thing. I'm gonna do the taste test,
You gonna do queso?
just for myself.
One was more tender than the other.
See.
Yeah.
They're stressed out there like me. No, I'm just kidding. And then,
You
and
be
then-
doing too much.
And then, if they took Native Dance Fitness, that calf would be pretty tough. We're theorizing the next.
Oh, the neck.
One of them is neck.
Right, the one of them is the calf.
I was trying to think about which one would be more.
Definitely the neck.
Yeah, generally, keeps it pretty moderate. So over the summer, we don't ever get like these 90-degree days. We get them pretty rare. And it doesn't get below zero very often either.
So good.
Yeah, moderates it, which is nice.
I'm here right in time. Duck surprise. Oh, I just also had perfect timing over there.
Cousins got back with the cake already.
But that's, I mean, we're seeing that everywhere.
And that frosting was all good. Just do it like.
The cherries are right between. Layered almost.
That's surprise is coming.
If you go to, just, 30 miles west.
He's gonna tell us after we have it. How many pieces? Did he say how many pieces you have?
I think everyone has.
We're at the end also.
Chef was talking about cherries. Michigan known for cherries.
Oh, no. Well, there's one.
And we're starting to see more and more.
Okay, here we go. Duck surprise.
Duck surprise, guys.
Southern Michigan.
Oh,
Cherries.
okay. There could be bones.
Okay.
Some of those farms moving around.
I guess I could.
Oh, there's a duck for.
Scared, kind of. And if it's like a rib or
We had.
what is it?
Maybe.
There was a good one this year. A couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
I thought you were just supporting.
But that was, again, that was a lot of the farms, a lot of the farms in the area. So they get. I think it was.
It did run through my mind.
Uh-oh.
Is it the toes? Is that the toes?
That's what I'm.
Like the toes of the duck?
Was it really? Oh, yep.
It has to be.
The recipe's right over there. But it's.
It was so nice until just this week. But yeah, gosh.
Yeah, they came in.
I love that. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Both finished. Which kind of would make sense really because it is. I thought it was weird. No, there's a whole lot. We can find. Between us, I think. Do they have one?
I don't know. I am not a wildlife biologist. I am absolutely. We would need Roxy to be here. Roxy is a wildlife biologist.
Well, how come she ain't here?
Gosh. I think her papa is, not papa, puppy. I wanted to say puppy. Her puppy might have little something going on.
Very interesting.
I'm gonna try the chocolate cake.
I was walking around.
Very good though.
April had an idea why one of them they weren't stressed.
This can go right in the sink.
Chocolate cake.
Honestly, think today's
Oh, she got so cake too.
and I'm like, okay, it's so bad.
All right, I'm making room for when my cake gets here, so I can have cake space.
Oh, there's cherry.
Yeah, Michigan cherries. Yep. I don't know what kind of cherries. What kind of cherries did they use? I don't know what type.
Cherries.
I am such a fan of the Bing cherries. I don't know, to cook with those Bing cherries.
I know, those are good.
So good. What kind of cherries? Bing. Dried Bing cherries are what I use in my squash dish that I brought to for holidays.
I know. That was delicious.
Good, I'll have something to eat on the way home, and then I can get some variety. Oh, but we driving down the road, eating our bread.
Remember when we were kids? We'd go collecting, well, I know.
I don't say that's rare for me to say. That's kind of the thing how I feel. But I do think about for jazz.
Probably only 65.
So somebody, I'll have your inventory cutting
But it was like we were always collecting crap.
So she did bring some product to sell.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's like to sell, but she doesn't know to sell. But I thought that was really cute. Yeah. I've done those.
Well, that's a big piece of cake, but I'm gonna say this way.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Movie out of the way.
I know. I like the corner. I like
You like the corner?
I love
well then I would be your friend because
No, I'm good.
I don't like the corner. I'm centerpiece, undercooked.
Oh, that's funny. I like it a little bit. No, we're talking about favorite pieces.
Not at all. I was telling her that she likes corner pieces and I like center pieces and I like stuff that's like undercooked.
Oh, yeah, plenty of them.
Not you. You're like, no.
Like,
now you're not doing caffeine.
And you love it. Well, when I was a kid, we used to let the ticks just stay on until they fell off. Now you're afraid to.
Is there, what, there was something solid.
No.
Toes?
We could, yeah, I'm going with this.
We're going with toes.
But it's a theory. That's all we got. We don't know. It's a surprise. So but they're gonna, now that we've had it, they'll tell us.
Well, you didn't think about
Tell them what you think about it.
Lone Star, Lyme disease, when we were kids.
Are you being sassy? Oh my God. You better friend me on Facebook. I'm like, you better friend me.
yeah, I see a case or two a year. But,
I'll pray for
this
you
year-
tonight.
That'll get a lot of ducks.
Oh, yeah, the rates have just been climbing every
Oh, that one had me crying.
Oh, Kim, what did you have?
I like swimming in the river. And, I had a pretty nice, leech on my leg. Got him off and my leg was bleeding and then like, well, what are leeches for?
Wow, that was very good. I am stuffed.
Well,
Yeah, you get those, that's how you learn.
and then 50, I'll just let him stay at me. We don't see him all the time. But
Roast pork.
Yeah, when you're a kid.
Hey, are you guys, all 27 of you, following me on my YouTube? It's Sassy Native 76, same profile pic. Guys, go over there and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe.
Don't be left behind. Those notifications.
Yep. So there is a link in my bio, by the way. Make sure you guys hit that. It's gonna take you to the Center of Native American Studies. That is at the Northern Michigan University. So make sure you follow that page for any events like this that are happening. It would be posted there. So if you guys can do that, the link is in my bio. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm over here with the nap.
I bet she would. I bet she would. I think so.
That's it.
Yeah.
No big, large wheat and cover your whole teeth.
May I take that?
Yes, please, thank you.
All right, sure.
You have a big ring. I got home from South and then noticed something.
Oh, yeah, I totally want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Every time, tell me. Right away.
And I was gonna say, yeah. You're gonna sleep too. Car ride, right?
So you're gonna tell us what the mystery meat is?
What I'm coming up here for.
What's in the potato?
Yeah, there's not as much eye rolling as that.
Some dressing. Honey? Yes.
Thank
Honey?
you, Mama.
The garlic scape oil,
That's okay.
salt, pepper, sunflower oil, I believe. Sunflower oil as well. Yes. Apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, I love the simplicity. I was gonna say, not being like a big heavy cream. And you know, it's really great.
So.
How many ducks were harmed in the making of this surprise?
Before I answer that, has anybody got a guess as to what the duck surprise was?
What's the duck?
You have a guess?
The duck,
Guess.
the duck surprise.
Yeah, I think it's like the fingers of duck.
And incorrect. Incorrect.
Incorrect? Is it the tongue?
We just agreed
You
with
did, you guys, I was like,
So,
Lots of ducks.
that's a lot of ducks.
There's a duck farm not that far out of Toronto that we stopped by and I sell everything.
So is each one a tongue? Is that one?
Yep.
Oh.
Good job.
And I just tossed in a little bit of cornstarch and then threw it in a pan with a little bit of the garlic escape oil and some vegetable oil. Cool.
Well, I guess you were wrong.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, you were.
If you would have told you each one of them was just.
Oh my God.
Honestly, if you told me your answer, so I'm glad you didn't answer.
No, you guys can just take your time. Okay, yeah, we can set up the foil if you want to put us to top foil top on. I'll set up the foil.
So can we thank Chef Charles with some applause? Thank you, Jermaine.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Amanda.
Lovely to have this evening with you. I appreciate you all. Hopefully we all are taking away some form of indigenous food knowledge from our chef. We appreciate you sharing your stories, and we loved, the food was amazing. Cake, so yummy, everything. You guys got the duck, everybody?
Yeah.
Fun. Well, you guys are welcome to just hang out, relax, and finish up your food, but you are free to go at any time. An eval, if you're so kind to fill one out, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
glass bowl on the credenza. On your way out, you can just throw it in the bowl. So this is, you could just say, Chef Charles class. That sounds lovely. Thank you all. Miigwech. Lovely evening. Hope to see you in another class.
Where will we have access to the recipes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When? Where? I will.
You can send them to me and then I can email them out. If you signed up through the online platform, I can email the group the recipes. Yeah.
So if we signed up like through the symposium and then
I still have
Pammy,
your,
Pammy
yeah.
sent the email,
Yeah.
okay. Pamela.
Pamela, we'll get your, we got you. Or just take my card. If you don't hear anything, then just reach out to the co-op and say, where are my recipes?
Hey, Jazz. All right, so I'm gonna sign out here. And
We know, yeah,
Thank you.
do you want to say anything before I do my closing?
Well,
Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. I just really appreciate having people comment or like or sending us notes to let us know how we're doing. I'm April Lindela. I'm with the Center for Native American Studies at Northern Michigan University, and Sassy Native and I have been talking about this partnership and sharing more content that we are in align with or hosting ourselves or whatever. And so Sassy's been so gracious to be joining us the last couple of days for our rice popping, and then the film conversation last night with Anatio Horn, and then earlier today with the symposium, and now with this workshop. And it's just been an awesome experience. So I can't wait to get to hear some feedback or get some feedback from all of you, and hope you have enjoyed it so much. Thank you.
So again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, moderators, for keeping the chat as positive as possible. The food is very good, but make sure you're following my YouTube. In YouTube, make sure you're following my TikTok. But I love you guys so much. Thank you, and until we meet again. See you later. Bye.
Thank you.